My name is Lisa, and I am a working housewife living with my husband, Tiberius. We both are busy with work on weekdays, but on weekends, we take our time to relax together.
Lisa, how about we go out somewhere on our next day off? Maybe for a drive?
That sounds nice. It's about time for the autumn leaf season, so let's go leaf peeping.
That's true. I wonder where would be good. Is there a place not too far away with a breathtaking view?
Well then, I'll look up some popular spots on the internet.
Got it. All right, I'll work hard at my job until our next day off.
We have a lot of conversations and live happily and peacefully when it's just the two of us. However, I am troubled by a certain person. The doorbell. I have a bad feeling about this.
Lisa dear, I came to check if you're managing the household chores properly. What is this mess?
Please don't just come in uninvited, mother-in-law. I just got back from work and was about to start cleaning up.
If you cleaned every day, it wouldn't get this messy, would it? And this prepared stew. This is terrible. I can't believe you're feeding my son something like this.
Is it that bad? Tiberius says he enjoys it.
That's just him being considerate towards you. You can't properly cook or clean. I wonder how you were raised.
Yes, I'll take care of it. This is my troublesome mother-in-law, who lives near our house. At some point, she started coming over almost daily, constantly making snide remarks. I was so mentally drained that I decided to talk to Tiberius about it. And that's the situation. Can't you say something to her, Tiberius?
I think Mom is just saying those things because she cares about you. Don't take it too seriously.
But I think it's beyond just giving advice.
Mom is a pro at being a housewife. She's saying all this for your benefit. You should be grateful. If you don't like being criticized, why don't you ask Mom to teach you? If you can do things properly, she won't have anything to complain about.
Do things properly. I'm already trying my best, you know? Tiberius always sided with his mother and wouldn't listen to me. I was entering a busy period at work and was becoming increasingly exhausted every day. On top of that, the constant criticism about cooking and cleaning from my mother-in-law wore me out. Then one day, I got a call from my mother.
Hello, Lisa. Sorry for calling suddenly. I've had an accident and I'm at the hospital right now. I can't drive because of my injury and I'm in a bit of a bind.
An injury? Are you okay, Mom? Don't worry, I'll come right away. Just wait for me.
I'm sorry, Lisa, for troubling you.
No, it's fine. I'll head there right away. After receiving the call from my mother, I hurried to the hospital. It turned out she had fractured her leg bone and would need care for a while. I was so fed up with my mother-in-law's attitude that I took the opportunity to go back to my parents' house to take care of my mother. The day after I informed Tiberius, my phone kept ringing all morning. Another call. This is the 10th time already. I'm really fed up.
What's wrong, Lisa? Your phone has been ringing off the hook. Why aren't you answering?
Mom, actually. Oh, it's ringing again. What should I do?
Calm down, Lisa. It's okay, just gather your courage and answer the phone.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, I'll answer it then.
Yacht, finally got through. Lisa, when I call you, you should answer on the first ring. Young wives these days just don't get it. Once you're married, you should prioritize your husband and your mother-in-law over your own parents.
But what she's saying.
I bet the whole your mother is injured thing is a lie, right? You're just lazing around at your parents' house. You need to learn how to manage household chores perfectly here first.
But my mother really is injured.
Oh, you must be having such a nice time being pampered at your parents' house, aren't you? Taking care of Tiberius is your job, and here you are abandoning it to have fun.
That's not it.
You lack awareness of your duties as a wife. When you come back, I'll have to give you thorough guidance. Understand? Come back immediately, right away, got it?
I was so taken aback by the mother-in-law's tirade over the phone that I was left speechless. Then, my mother intervened.
Really, a daughter-in-law without any education or common sense is such a nuisance. Hey, Lisa, are you even listening?
Huh? What have you been saying? Say it again.
My goodness. What kind of way is that to speak to your mother-in-law? Haven't I always told you to respect your mother-in-law?
My mother-in-law passed away 15 years ago.
What? Wait, Lisa, what's going on?
I'm Lisa's mother. How dare you speak to my daughter like that? How?
Wait, you're her mother. No, that can't be. Are you trying to deceive me with a different voice?
Are your ears not working? Do you understand what I'm saying?
What? Even if you are her mother, to say such things.
Hello, Lisa. I got back yesterday and,
So I'm telling you to repeat what you just said.
Zeke.
did I catch you at a bad time?
It's been a while, Noah. Sorry you walked into this, actually.
Seriously? That's awful. Hey, why don't you leave this matter to me?
I can't send my daughter back to a family that doesn't cherish her. Please tell Tiberius that Lisa won't be returning for a while. Goodbye.
Oh, wait a minute.
Actually, it was my mother who answered the phone. People often say that my mother's voice and mine are strikingly similar, so the mother-in-law didn't realize she was speaking to my mother. Overwhelmed by my mother's furious response, the calls from the mother-in-law ceased thereafter. Meanwhile, during the phone call, my childhood friend Noah, who had come to visit by chance, made a certain proposal. With the support of the two, we decided to carry out a plan. Several weeks later, we went to my in-laws' house. Hello, it's been about a month, hasn't it?
Lisa, what's the meaning of sending a certified letter like this?
I thought you finally came back, and then you do something terrible like this to my mother.
Oh, can't you two read the content of the letter properly, not understanding what's written? Now, who lacks education?
God, shut up.
As stated in the letter, you have caused Lisa emotional distress. Therefore, we are demanding compensation for the pain and suffering you've caused her. That's what it means.
Lisa! Who is this guy? You must be cheating, aren't you?
Cheating. Going back to your parents' house to cheat? What kind of person does that? Unbelievable.
Ugh, so you said your mother was injured, but in reality, you went back home to cheat, huh? What a traitor!
These people have quite the imagination.
This is Noah, my childhood friend. Noah is a lawyer, so I've been consulting with him about you all.
A lawyer.
Your behavior has been appalling, and it has deeply hurt Lisa. We have a doctor's certificate, and there are also voicemail recordings left at Lisa's family home. We have enough evidence, so it's best you don't think you can do anything about it now.
I was surprised you called not only my cell phone but also my parents' home phone.
Thank you for leaving a voicemail, essentially giving us more evidence.
What is this? Listening to all this nonsense. It's all because Lisa is always neglecting her household duties. That's why I had to guide her.
Right. You don't even take care of me. You were just lazing around at home, weren't you? My mother was just trying to be kind, and you keep complaining.
I don't care about you anymore, especially when you always side with your mother and never protect me. You should just live with your mother forever. Here's the divorce papers, sign them quickly and pay me the compensation.
Divorce? Don't joke around. Fulfill your duties as my wife. I will never agree to a divorce.
Right, a divorce would tarnish Tiberius's reputation. Don't let that happen. Just come back and do your duties as a wife.
As if I'd return my dear daughter to you. Don't spout such nonsense.
Oh, scary. If the daughter is like this, the mother is due. How frightening.
I find my mother-in-law much scarier, to be honest.
I'm being strict for your own good, Lisa. Hurry up and become competent. It's tiring to be the one guiding, you know.
Mom is only being strict because Lisa won't improve. Be grateful for once.
Stop all this divorce nonsense and come back to take care of Tiberius.
Exactly. My room got dirty while you were gone, so it's your responsibility to clean it.
What do you think Lisa is? Your servant. What do you mean take responsibility and clean it? That's ridiculous.
Look, we have no intention of agreeing to a divorce. So, Lisa, you are still Tiberius's wife, aren't you?
The divorce won't be valid without my consent, right? Just come back quietly.
The father-in-law, having had enough of the mother-in-law and Tiberius blaming me for everything while ignoring their own faults, finally spoke up.
Enough from both of you. Lisa has repeatedly said she returned to take care of her mother.
Dad,
Dad, You don't need to take Lisa's side, she really can't do anything right. That's why Mom has been guiding her.
The ones who can't do anything are not Lisa, but you two. Listen, Tiberius, the food and bento boxes you think Mom made were all done by me.
No way, Dad, stop joking around. That can't be true.
I'm not joking. I do all the household chores. Instead of complaining about your wife, why don't you do some chores?
Mom, that's a lie, right? Please tell me it's a lie.
Don't say such things in front of everyone, Dad.
Well, talk about a boomerang effect.
So, mother-in-law, you didn't do any housework even though you lived with father-in-law. And yet you had the nerve to guide me. I'm astonished.
Tiberius grew up thinking his dad's cooking was his mom's. That's unfortunate.
And the fact that the son didn't know shows how oblivious he was.
Dad, are you exaggerating that you did everything? I do prepare meals occasionally, you know.
Oh, you mean moving prepackaged food to a plate? It's obvious, no matter how much you played it.
Still, moving it to a plate is quite something perhaps that counts as some sort of effort.
You always criticize my cooking, yet you can't cook yourself. What was all that guidance about? Was it just harassment?
Be quiet. Everyone has something they're not good at, I just happen to be bad at cooking.
That's not the point. It's fine if someone doesn't cook and uses store-bought meals. But why take it out on Lisa? Do you have any idea how much you've hurt her?
Exactly. Do you understand how much stress Lisa was under?
After coming home exhausted from work, I had to deal with criticism from you. I was at my limit.
I'm sorry, Lisa. If I had noticed sooner, it wouldn't have come to this.
Mom. I didn't want to worry you, that's why I didn't say anything.
Lisa, I'm sorry too. I didn't realize it had gone this far.
Mother-in-law always timed her visits to coincide with my return from work. It's understandable that father-in-law didn't know.
And you, Tiberius, why didn't you support Lisa? She's your wife.
I didn't think Mom was that bad.
That's a complete lie. I consulted with you so many times, didn't I? I asked you to speak to your mother. But you always took her side and never listened to me. You never really listened to what I had to say.
Well, that's because.
I'm utterly disappointed with both of you. I've had enough. I will divorce your mother. I can't take care of someone who causes trouble for their own family anymore.
What? Divorce over this? What are you saying? Just this. You really don't have any remorse, do you?
How twisted can you be?
I don't want to see your face ever again. Pack your things and leave the house.
But, husband, we've been together for so long, haven't we? Please reconsider.
Together. You just latched on while I did everything. I won't have any trouble without you, so don't bother worrying about me.
If you need assistance with the divorce process, I can help. The procedures can be quite complicated.
That would be greatly appreciated. I'm not even sure where to begin. Thank you. I'm counting on you.
If you're a liar, you should help us too.
Yeah. You should take the side of us poor souls, right? Isn't it a lawyer's job to help the weak?
I will never forgive those who made Lisa suffer. Be prepared because I'm going all out.
Please, both Lisa and her mother, forgive us. From now on, I'll change my ways and cherish Lisa.
Lisa, I'm really sorry. Please forgive me. I'll help with the household chores.
Apologies now won't fix anything. You should be thankful we're even considering resolving this with money.
We'll make sure to claim the compensation properly from both of you. Goodbye.
This is where your path ends. Tiberius and mother-in-law. Now I can finally live in peace. The two of you, who love each other so much, be happy together. Afterward, Tiberius and I divorced, as did his parents. With Noah's help, we received a lump sum as compensation. The father-in-law kicked out the mother-in-law, who then moved into Tiberius's apartment. Initially, Tiberius welcomed her, but the meals consisted only of supermarket and convenience store bento boxes. Moreover, with the mother-in-law not doing any housework, the apartment became a mess, and food expenses skyrocketed. Within a month, Tiberius, now mentally unstable, kicked her out. With nowhere to go and no money, the mother-in-law ended up homeless in a park, eventually resorting to burglary for survival and getting arrested. Tiberius, meanwhile, depleted his savings and became a recluse in his chaotic apartment, leading a tragic and lonely life, now shunned by everyone. As for me, Mom, I'm going to harvest the eggplants and bell peppers today.
I feel bad, Lisa, for not being able to help much. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. Just relax, Mom. I'm confident in my physical strength. Noah has the day off from work, so he said he'd help out.
That's great. I feel relieved knowing Noah is with you.
Lisa, I'm here. Let's harvest a bunch today. I love eggplants and bell peppers, especially when they're fresh.
Good morning, Noah. Thanks for always helping. You'll stay for dinner, right?
Yes. Thank you as always. Looking forward to it.
How about a stir-fry with eggplant and bell peppers, or maybe grilled eggplant?
Sounds delicious. Now I'm even more motivated. Let's harvest a lot and eat a lot.
It's hot today, so make sure to stay hydrated while you work.
Got it. Ready to go, Noah?
Let's go.
Take care, have a good time.
On this day, Noah and I went to harvest vegetables at the small farm my mother started as a hobby long ago. My mother's injury is healing, but she still needs a cane and can't work on the farm. That's why I decided to quit my job and move back home to help out. Noah assists with the harvest on his days off, which is a big help. The vegetables we sweat over to harvest are delicious and have become popular with the neighbors. We've even started selling Lisa's vegetables online in small quantities, and the positive feedback from customers is a secret joy of mine. With Noah's help, I dream of expanding the farm. These days, I live freely, cherishing these thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.